Greetings everyone, my name is Manasseh. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the timetable feature of the offline system on our easyschool tool. So this is our system. We already installed it, so I'll just come and double click to open it. If it is in a location that is not protected on your computer, you double click and it will open and you access features fully. But if you have put in a restricted location, you have to run as administrator, where your password of your computer will be required. So this is our system. It has been improved in report processing, backlog score validation, backup, and so on. Very good. So when it comes here, we need to log in. If you don't have if you have an account, you will never see the create account. We create accounts only once during that is after installation. But once there is an account, you'll only have access to username and password. Only if you have cleared the users, then it will take you back to create an account. If you forget your password, you only click forgot password and you have to enter your username. Then the security question, you set a new password. Good. So let's log in and access the timetable feature. So I'll log in with my credentials, the username and password. This is very important. So here we are. This is our dashboard, our total students, and our learners are here. So we move straight and go to our sidebar. We look for manage school timetable and we click. So currently I have a timetable that is active, but we can choose another timetable to begin from scratch. So let's go. This is the create timetable, create a new timetable. You come and give your timetable future, a title. So I say school general teaching timetable. So you select there, it will present all the years that you have. Currently I'm in 2025 term 1. So we select a term to which this timetable belongs to, and then number of days that the timetable will run, you can change from here. If you go up to Saturday, you can add 6. Then the number of periods, by default it gives 15. These are number of columns where the tasks will be from day start to day end of your school programs. So we say period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, up to period 15. That is until departure, from the first lesson until the last. So start time, when does lessons begin? By default, mine says from 7 exactly, and then it takes 40 periods to go to another. Actually, it starts at 7, but then a single lesson will take 40 minutes. That means from a single to another single, it will be taking 40 minutes. So it depends on how you set yours. Mine, I will say 40. So the gap between, this is the gap that you can say to go to break time. Lesson should resume after these minutes. If we say break time is 10:40, how many minutes should it take for us to begin lessons? So after all this is set, you now generate. Very good. So upon generation of the timetable, it brings you to timetable configuration. So you can configure the periods and times. That for every period, you know the time of start and end. You can edit it from here and change. So if you used the default ones, you can keep coming here and make adjustments, then you save. Then you can also change the type of the period that you have. Like we have periods that are for break, specifically break. We need to come to change type and we make it a break. For example, we would say that let our break time begin from 10:20 up to 11 exactly. So we come and change type and call this break. Then we go to lunch. Of course, you will see it changing to break. Lunch, we shall say our lunch begins at exactly 7. Let's say 7. This is saying 7 to 1:40. That is lunch. Okay, that is still a lesson, no? Here we can edit and say from 7 exactly to 2. 2 exactly. We save this. 7, that is 1 exactly. We change the type to lunch. Then after lunch, we can see we still have a 1. This is not necessary. We can delete this period so that we can move in order. Immediately after 2, we go to this. So here we shall edit. This is 2 exactly. 2 exactly to that. You can keep editing to fit your needs. So for now I can stop here. So after you have configured your time correctly, now just go and say back to timetable. Very good. So it now opens for you in editing mode for you to begin making assignments. You can see that our breaks have been created according to time that we set. Our lunch has been created according to time set. So how do you create activities like assembly, debate, and so on? You just need to come here, add activity. You select add activity. You select the day, Monday, Tuesday, or you want the activity to be in Friday. So I'll say activity should be in Friday. Now we have our periods are all showed here. Which period in Friday do you want to have? And maybe assembly. We can say assembly shall always be towards the day. That is, we can have it from maybe 3:40 up to 11, or we can say at the last period. So we say last period is 14. We click 14. Then we select any of the activities here. If the activity is not included, you can come and type it as a custom. So I can say we want it assembly on Friday in period 14. That will be 4:20. It will be 4:20. Actually, we can even say from 3:40 to 4:20. So it means it will take these two periods, 4:13 and 14. So we can now say save. So when I scroll to Friday, when I go to Friday, I can see that I have assembly has been created, running from period 13 to period 14. So if you want to create a debate, you can still do that. Add activity. We said debate is on Tuesday, and it is always after lunch at period 11 and period 12. So you click Tuesday, period 11, period 12, it will be debate, then save. So when we go to Tuesday, we can see we have debate, period 11 and period 12 immediately after lunch. So that is how we create. How do we remove? You click remove activity, select the day where the activity is, you will see. So we have this. On Tuesday we have activities from 11 to 12. So you just select remove and it will remove the activity. So that is a little bit of configuring our timetable ready for use. Now, how do we begin assigning teachers? It is already in edit mode. You can come here and zoom in or out. let us try to reduce the size of the timetable window. Yes, so that is where we are. Now, I want to assign senior 1A. I click a slot cell here in the first period, exactly at 7:40. That is a single lesson in senior 1A. Click the slot. It brings a model for you to begin setting up. Select the subject to assign in that period. I said it would be biology. Select the teacher who will teach, and then I can say teacher will be this teacher here. Now select period length. Are you giving it as a single? Do you want it as a period, double period, or triple? So let me say there is a triple, meaning it is going to automatically select the next two adjacent slot cells to come up with a triple. So I select, I say save changes. So you get a message, biology for that teacher has been saved successfully, and you can see we gave a triple, it covered the 3. So we are remaining with a double. Now, if you have 2 slots remaining, that is can accept only a single or a double lesson. So meaning if you try to assign a triple here, even the triple button will be inactivated. See, I want to give this to another subject, that is chemistry. I want to give to this teacher here. So you see that the triple is inactive because there are not enough slot cells to make a triple. We can only make a single or double. So let me make a double, and then I save. Chemistry for BR saved successfully. It gets the teacher initial. So we have that covered. Now I want to look at how the system can detect collisions. If a teacher is teaching in S1A, this teacher cannot teach in S1B at the same time. The teacher cannot teach in any class on that day at the same time. For example, I want to give Mr. This teacher of biology in S1 is also teaching S5 science, biology. So at the same time, if you try to assign the teacher, let's say we are calling the teacher, we go to A-level subjects because we are in A-level slot, so it only shows A-level subjects. I go and choose biology. I look for the teacher, the same teacher. So I say I'm giving a triple. I save changes. It rejects. It tells you teacher already assigned in S1 stream A, period 1 to 3 on this day. You either clear that assignment first or you choose a different teacher. So it does not allow you to assign a teacher in different classes at the same time, even when it is the same class but different streams. It also assigns based on stream IDs. So it will know these are different stream IDs but the same teacher ID. Good. So you can now change the teacher now. So if I change it to divinity and I called for another teacher here and then I said save, it will save because that is a different teacher. Now I want to assign another teacher. I want to show you how the drag and drop can also work. You have a teacher of geography. I have a teacher of geography who is teaching. This teacher of geography is teaching in senior. Oh, I don't remember the class I put. Save. So he's teaching in senior 1. That is a teacher. And now you have another teacher who is teaching after break, and this is a teacher of biology, and that will be this same teacher who taught in the morning. Save. Now you realize that you want the biology teacher here to shift and come here. Okay, you want biology to move from here, he comes here, and then geography replaces this. But remember, there is biology again here. Let us see, how does the drag and drop detect? So I only need to long place and drag. Sorry, I want to move. I can drag. It does not even allow the dragging to take place there. It does not allow. It detects if there are teachers that are in same they are the same in a same class, and you want to transfer to another, they will fail. So that is how the system works. You can repeat that until you finish creating your timetable. So every teacher you assign, their load is saved. Just come to workload and see the number of periods a teacher has. So you see, these are teachers I've created so far on the system, and their weekly periods are shown here. You can print them out. So that's nice. We can now also print. You can print all teachers, each teacher to get an individual timetable. Click all teachers. The system will generate timetable for all the teachers. So currently I have one teacher, second teacher, another teacher is here, and another teacher is here. So each teacher receives their assignments in a specific time. You can see that. That is it. So you can also print a general timetable. You print this. So you now say print. That is general. For print, it brings a general timetable. So it gives us Monday, it gives you Tuesday, it gives you Wednesday, it gives you Thursday, it gives you Friday. We said on Friday we have an assembly, and we said on Tuesday we have a debate after lunch. They are all showed there. Thank you so much. So don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube, send your comments, contact us to know more about the system. I submit.